Y'all, somebody please put Chrisean through the washer and the dryer. Put it through the washer and the dryer. Put it between the washer and the dryer. Just do what you gotta do. Please knock some sense to this girl head. But look, we just gonna drop right on into it. It's the real Shy Rag. Y'all already know what the F is going on, y'all. Okay, so look. We all know Chrisean had that fight or whatever. I personally did not pay for it. I don't care. I don't care for her enough to be paying $30 to see her fight. Now, at first, I was going to pay for it, and I was going to live stream it or whatever. We was going to watch it together, have stuff to say. But once I saw it was $30, I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not paying for that. Sorry. And they made a whole lot of money on her because from what I hear, they got over 2 million downloads, 2 million times 30. Baby, that's $60 million, okay? And that's just with it being downloaded. You feel me? Okay, bet. So listen, aside from, so they got enough money. They ain't finna get none of my money. But look, after she has this whole, well, right before she had her fight, y'all, right? That fixed fight, that fake fight that they fixed so that she can win. Before she had this fight, y'all, she was gifted a house. I don't care what she say, that ain't her house. She ain't buy a house. She ain't rented a house. The house is not in her name. I don't care what nobody say. At least nothing. So she get this house. Somebody around her helped her get this house. Probably Lisa. I don't know. But according to Sean Davy Way, Lisa, not Lisa Malone, but it's another Lisa that Chrisean refers to as her godmother. Allegedly, she helps her get the house, right? Okay, cool. This whole video is all about this house and how the hell this girl got on all this jewelry. She got on, I forgot how much she said it cost. I think she said it was a $20,000, $30,000 binky. She had a dang on bedazzled pacifier. She got all this jewelry, but I haven't seen her with her jewelry as much, so she probably sold it. But you feel me? Like, she got essentially all of these things that would make a person think she got money, right? But then she got this empty old house. But you know, we can give her a little grace, right? Because you know, when you move in, sometimes you don't have everything. No, y'all, why the hell did this lady, this animal, what do they be calling her, this crustacean? Why did she show us her refrigerator, bro? And she had grapes, she had watermelon, she had vitamin water, she had shrimp, she had granola. She showed us the cabinets and stuff, y'all. She had all of this, not that much food, but she had a couple of items in there, y'all. And I didn't see no freaking baby food. Nothing. And I know that, we all know that Chrisean Rock Jr. is not a baby. Yes, I get it. But if he don't eat, as we can tell, he don't eat because he's so freaking frail. If he don't eat and he has problems swallowing, he should at least have some baby food. You remember them little puffs, the baby puffs, and when they put them in their mouth, they melt? Why he ain't got none of them? I ain't see no baby puffs. I didn't see no applesauce. I didn't see baby food. I didn't even see no milk. Is she still giving that boy formula? Which if she is still giving him formula, that's probably the best thing for him. Because he ain't getting no nutrients from nothing else. And you know, babies get fat once they drink that formula. But, you feel me? Like, I didn't see nothing. I didn't even see a can of formula in the cabinet. What the hell is she feeding this boy? I didn't see nothing for a child. Sweetheart, not a Go-Gurt in sight. I didn't see no Cheez-Its, not a Lunchable, but it ain't like he can eat it anyway. And it kind of blew me a little bit, y'all. Like, it actually made me upset. Like, when I was watching it, at first I was thinking like, oh, she's lame as hell. Like, this is so boring. Why is she showing us the inside of her refrigerator? Then I'm like, where's the baby food at? You go on my refrigerator, you gonna see a couple things. Like, you gonna, like, you know me? Like, not a Capri Sun in sight, bitch. I ain't see no Ensure. I didn't see no Pedialyte. So, to me, what is making me think? I think that these bottles and that bottle of Pedialyte that she had, I think that shit is for show. I'm starting to think that She just doing it to make it seem like she's a mom. You know what I mean? And it's so crazy because as I continue to go down this whole little rabbit hole, y'all, why I'm starting to notice that when she be going out to eat, y'all, this baby don't be having nothing at all. I kid you not. She was at dinner with somebody. I don't know who it was. I don't even care. Y'all all is goofy. Y'all, while she was at dinner and they had plates and this baby ain't eating nothing. And we not finna sit here and play with no baby. Y'all, we know when babies are small and but they start eating the baby food, right? But then they start recognizing, they start smelling stuff, they just get a little smarter. I don't know what they be doing. But all of a sudden the baby, they be like, I don't want this mashed crap. You over here feeding me these sweet peas and these sweet potatoes. Baby, I want that piece of steak you chewing on over there. You know what I mean? Then they want the macaroni, they want the spaghetti. You is not about to tell me that this little boy is not the freaking same. He might be missing his frontal lobe. Allegedly, according to his doc's paperwork, the little boy is losing his frontal lobe. But the frontal lobe, even though it controls most of your daily life, it does not keep him from understanding certain things, such as, I'm hungry. And then if you sit here and you look at these dang on videos, y'all, I'm getting so mad because this little boy always chewing on his freaking hand. I always got his dang on hand in his mouth. Why? Because he's hungry. He is hungry, and this girl is not feeding him. And even if she is giving him the bottle, you fucking clown. You is not telling me that you're giving a 3-year-old milk and just milk. I'm sorry. Kids will tell you, like, bro, a kid, this is not enough. A kid will tell you they're still hungry. And don't get me wrong, a kid eats you out of house and home if you let them. That is very much true. But we're not going to sit here and play like a dang on 3-year-old. All they can eat is freaking, what you call it? All they're capable of eating is freaking, milk. We're not going to sit there and act like that's substance enough. That's like giving a grown person. That's like a grown person and all they eat is milk. All they drink is milk. They don't eat nothing else. Baby, ain't nothing good coming from that. You feel me? So now we're looking at this baby and he is thick, freaking skinty. I kid y'all not. She posted a dang on video of them laying in the bed together. Bet my bottom dollar he don't have his own bed. I bet my bottom dollar he don't. But they laying in the bed together, y'all. He's just, you feel me? He a baby, so he just got on his diaper. Nothing wrong with that. But this baby arms is so freaking skinny, y'all. It's actually a little sad. Like, when you look at him, you will start realizing, like, this baby long as hell. Like, the fact that he's always being held, it kind of like makes you not notice how long he is. And if he wouldn't be long, if he could walk, then we'd say he's tall. That little boy is actually pretty tall for a 3-year-old too. And when you see him, you just like, oh my God, why this baby so tiny? It doesn't make sense to me. And we know what real kids look like. Not all kids are chunky. Not all kids got a lot of meat on their bones. And it's picky eaters. It's kids that don't really eat like that. But gee, stop playing with me. That little boy too skinny, in my opinion. Way too skinny. You're not giving him no Ensure. You're not sticking no little piece of peanut butter on his tongue. I don't know. I personally probably wouldn't put no peanut butter on his tongue. But, like, my whole thing is, like, I would feel a lot better if I felt like she was trying. I truly feel like she is being neglectful. Like, this is getting freaking absurd. Like, and it's just so crazy how long this has been going on the internet. And not much has been going on. Y'all. And then when I was sitting there watching the video, y'all, the baby, oh my God. Y'all, he just, as happy as can be, even though his mama don't fucking feed him, which probably is contributed to the fact that he don't have a frontal lobe, so he probably just going off of emotion instead of logic, because he according to the internet, if you are missing your frontal lobe, there's not much logic and reasoning that you can do. So he's probably just living off of I don't know. He probably smiling and don't even know why the hell he's smiling. I don't even know. But y'all, this little baby, he in the bed, y'all, right? He in the bed and he is moving. When I say he is moving, and it made me feel so happy at first. Like, he's turning, he really trying to do his thing while he laying on his back. And it made me feel so good. I'm like, oh my God, he trying to move. He da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I watched another video. The baby tried to stand up, y'all. Like, she did not lift him up. He actually tried to stand up on his own. But then I started realizing, this baby can't do certain shit. I already knew that. But it's like, when I finally got to see this baby really move around on his own, this baby can't move his neck. He cannot hold his head. He has issues holding his back. Oh my God. So even though he has limited mobility in his legs, because we know this baby can't walk, but he probably only can't walk because he has clubbed feet. And then also, if he's having problems holding his back upright, he really ain't going to be able to walk. But it's the fact that he at least wants to walk. He's at least moving his legs, y'all. Like, he be moving around and stuff. And then it took me back, y'all. I ended up finding the video. I don't even want to show y'all, but if I found it again, I might just put it in there. Y'all, it just reminded me of the video when it was like Junior's first step, and that dang on baby was on that bed bouncing like a frog. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Swear to God, that baby was bouncing like a frog. And I remember it just started making me so sad, just seeing like, oh my God, he really is limited. He really is disabled. And it just sucks because it's like, bitch, you sitting here and you playing in our faces. You sitting here kissing this little boy in his face. Ha ha, hee, hoo hoo, poking him in his goddamn on ass. My son can walk. My son can walk. My son doing stuff in his own time. Like, you really sitting here and you playing in our faces, and you just sat here and literally destroyed this little boy. Like, I feel so freaking bad. And then it's just the fact that she showed her refrigerator, y'all, and her cabinets. I ain't seen nothing for a baby. It made me feel really, really sad. Like, bitch, how can you as a person, like, you as a mother, you as a lady, how can you know you have a child and everybody knows this baby can't feed themselves, especially your baby? He can't even drink milk, allegedly. So we all know that there's some issues in her about what's going on with this baby and his health and his abilities and his disabilities, and you seriously are not feeding this baby? Like, you mean to tell me you go a day, a whole fucking day, you mean to tell me you go hours, you go a couple hours and you don't feed your baby? Like, you don't stop yourself and be like, oh, my baby ain't eat. You don't, like, what? And then you got these freaking people on the internet that really, truly defend her. So now I'm really feeling like y'all abusing y'all kids too. Your kids gotta be in CPS. I'm sorry if you are on this planet and you cool with what Chrisean Rock is doing to you. You deserve to go to jail with her. And it's just so shocking because it's like, so people are really trying to get help for Junior, and for whatever reason, we're not able to get so much help. So I was actually hoping that I was going to be able to find that house that she was in. It's actually taking me a little longer than I thought it was going to take me. And if y'all could help me, I would greatly appreciate it. Of course, I'm going to vet it out and make sure it is what it is. But if y'all can do some of the hard work and find it for me, I would love it. And once we figure that out, I think we need to do something about it. I don't know what y'all going to do. I don't know what I can do. But you know what? It would make me so happy if I saw, like, if y'all got her address and people just stood outside and protested. You know you can do that? Did you know you can do that? Because we did that in Chicago when George Floyd got killed a couple years ago. Yeah, we held a protest and we walked to the mayor's house. Her name is Lori Lightfoot, even though she's not the mayor anymore. We walked to her house and we danced on her yard for hours. And then we left. And then we came back. We were there for 3 hours. The next day, she put the city on a curfew and was out there mad, talking about people who's in front of my house. We did it for a good cause, though. I'm only bringing this up to say, I think we should do the same. I think if you truly care about Junior, I think we should be at that church, hooting and hollering. I think we should attend a sermon and be looking for the baby. And I think we should find out where that gym is at. We can be outside the gym. Ayo! We need to figure out where that house is at. and we can be outside the house. Oh, we don't gotta be on your grass, baby. We can be right on outside your house. You can see us, you can hear us, and she probably ain't gonna want to get on live. That part. But you know what? I'm gonna just keep on keeping it. Oh, before I go, y'all, I have to tell y'all this. So a couple weeks ago, y'all, I called the church that Chrisean was at, right? I called the church, and when I talk to the church, when I tell y'all them people don't want to speak, I asked them, and I wish I had recorded the conversation, but I asked them, I say, like, can you tell me about Chrisean? Can you tell me about, like, how does she treat you? How does she treat her baby? How does she interact with the people of the church? Because there was a lot of rumors that she was even rude to the people at the church and all of this other stuff. That lady was like, oh, she's okay. Like, she's okay. And I was like, well, I let her know that I'm just trying to get information or whatever. I'm not trying to start any drama or da-da-da-da-da. And she basically was just like, I don't have anything to say. Baby did not want to bring up any information. And after I had done that, somebody ended up reaching out to me. Shout out to you. I won't say your name, though, but they ended up reaching out to me. And they ended up giving me some decent information. And they told me that they were on the phone with a couple people for hours. So this is what they told me that they had to do. And so, you know, CPS is an organization, right? It's kind of like, like a city government. The city government got a boss. The federal government or the state government, whatever you want to say, right? So CPS has a boss. She called CPS, and it just, you know, a lot of people call CPS. Things weren't getting nowhere. So this lady decides to do research and call around, and she called around, and she ended up getting in touch with this agency that is over CPS. So when she got in touch with these people, they ended up letting her know Chrisean Rock does not have an open CPS case at this time. Which is crazy considering the amount of reports she had gotten. They said that over 10,000 reports have been made about this baby. And it's even more strange because of she had CPS be involved before, and usually once they're involved they can get involved easily again. But she had these people get involved. I mean, these people did not get involved. And so the agency above them ended up giving her information about how to open up a case with this new agency against her. Now, the thing about it is, Chrisean has a lot of pull where she at. So she had to do a little something, get on the phone with a little something, and I will tell you that it is way more people out here that care about Chrisean Rock Jr. than not. So from what she told me, they actually helped her out a lot to make sure that she did get an open case. She does now have a case open. I don't know if it's currently still open, but I do know that it was open. I had the case number and everything. But the whole thing is, it's a matter of how do they get her? The whole point is they need to actually get her. You can report all you want to. They need to get her. And if she don't give up that baby, take her ass to jail. Because another thing, y'all, I had actually never saw the picture of Chrisean Jr.'s hernia. And oh my God. I have now seen it. And I wish that I still did not see it. I went on Twitter and I found it because people had brought it up. And I'm just like, let me just see. I never saw it. Y'all, it is so sad. It is so sad. It is so sad, y'all. When I say they were not lying. That little boy literally does not have any genitalia. Like, the way that it looks, you can tell. Like, you literally can tell. Whatever, like, everything is all one piece. It looks like a fat ass, French bread, the end part of the French bread. Not when it's like a square, but when it's like, kind of like oblong. Yes, it looks like somebody cut off the end of the French bread and put it there. And not the short end of the French bread. Not like the little butt of the bread. I'm talking they left butt and a little bit of bread in the front. Like, bro. And then the crazy part about it, it looks like that is so freaking big. And it's literally, it's a hernia. The hernia is pulling his intestines in there. And it's also his scrotum / testes. All in this one hernia, along with his pedal whacker. So it just looked like one oblong mass. It is so freaking big, bro. It is so sad how big this thing is. Y'all, they was not lying when they said his wee-wee is non-existent. You literally can see, like, y'all know what the head of the little thing look like. You literally can see it. Like, you literally see the mass, and then you see the head of the thing. And it's not big. It's actually kind of flat. You just see, like, the little exit hole. If y'all can get what I'm saying. It looks like you got a belly button damn near, y'all. It is so sad. It is so fucking sad. And we just sitting here on the internet screaming like a bunch of banshees. Get the baby. Get the baby. Call Chrisean. Go get, like, we just really just trying to help this baby. And then it just be blowing me because y'all be up under my comments talking all y'all mess, talking about I don't got nothing to do. No, I don't got nothing to do except for talk about Chrisean Rock Jr. Because, in all honesty, I wouldn't even be talking about this girl if it wasn't for her baby. Like, just being 100% honest, I do not care about no damn Chrisean Rock. And if y'all did not, and another reason why I would talk about her, I probably would only talk about her because my fans want to hear. Y'all want to hear about her. I don't care about her at all. Just being honest. Like, once she left Blueface, I'm just keeping it real. Once she left Blueface, I did not care about her. Girl, what up? Girl, I only liked you because Blueface brought you around. I never liked you for your own personality. I think you slow, low key, like, and not in a good way. But y'all, I feel so sad about it. I'm just here to bring y'all the information, and I'm just going to continue to keep up with Chrisean Jr. and keep y'all updated and keep y'all informed, because at this point, that's our nephew now. You feel me? Like, I think we care about him more than his mama care about him. Now, don't go telling nobody that I want to take the baby. I can't afford it. I don't got no money. That's a lie. I just can't. But on some real stuff, like, I really wish we could just give him some help, y'all. I really do. It is so sad. It is so sad. And I really, now that she got that dang on house, I want y'all to start sending her stuff to her house. All the people y'all want to send a baby stuff. Send her some cans of milk. Send her some Bibles. Some real Bibles, because I think she's reading the devil's Bible over there. I need y'all to send that baby a crib. Send that baby some Ensure. Send them a feeding tube. That's what y'all should do. Start sending medical supplies over there. Start sending feeding tubes and instructions on how to remove a hernia. Hopefully the damn idiot don't try to do it herself. But maybe we should send stuff like that to her P.O. box, and maybe the hoe will listen. Maybe then she'll start making a couple changes. Because y'all, as of right now, when I say she just running amok, and it ain't nothing we can do about it.